I'm Dr. Margaret Elcock, President and founder of the Family Focused Broadcasting Network, a Christian media organization that has been around for 22 years. Our vision is to reach the nations with the gospel via the media, and our focus is on the family. We are interested in family, seeing change brought to your nation via the family. And so God has given us and blessed us with a radio station, which is now 12 years old. And the radio station has been a means whereby we were able to transmit throughout the nations, meeting the needs of the people. Our broadcast is global. We are online. And so many, many nations are touched and reached on a daily basis, 24/7, with our broadcast. We've got such tremendous feedback from the nations, from South Africa, from Australia, from Africa, from India, from the West Indies, and from Europe. They all call and write to us, letting us know how much our station has been impacting their lives. God has used us in a tremendous way, and within recent times within our nation, we've been able to come together, joining with other faith-based organizations to have prayer, impacting symposiums, discussing how we can deal with the crime situation that's taking place in our nation. And this has been happening for a number of years, but this year has been exceptional. I must say that this year has been one of the most eventful years in our broadcasting media technology. We have been going to Israel for the past 5 years, and I must say that this year has been one of the best years for us. Why? Because things happen differently. We didn't just go to Israel, but we were able to connect with people that we had never connected before. For example, there was a war going on in Israel in the month of July, and this year, when the war started, people were saying to us, surely you're not going to be going to Israel again this year. But I knew that God has called us to be in Israel at this time. There was no fear. And so we decided to go in spite of the fact that other tours had been canceled. But we decided we are going to go, and thank God the airlines that we were going with, which is El Al Airlines and British Airways, they did not cancel their flight. And so I took 60 people to Israel in this time of war. As a result of that, we had such tremendous feedback from the Israelites who said, thank you for coming to Israel at this point in time. We visited the Israeli Knesset and met with the Minister of Tourism.
I was visiting here. I saw that as my special privilege to meet you here and simply say, welcome to the Holy Land. Welcome.
Amen.
And he thanked us so much for coming to Israel. He addressed our entire group, and at the end of the address, we decided, look, let us pray. We are here for such a time as this. God brought us here for purpose. So we had prayer in the Knesset, praying for the Israeli parliament, praying for the nation, praying against the war, that the war would cease, that there would be a ceasefire. And do you know that the next day after we had prayed in the Knesset, there was a ceasefire. It didn't last very long, but there was a ceasefire. So we thank God for what He's been doing in our lives as a ministry, how He's been using our radio station, and how He's using this connection with Israel to bring peace and to bring unity. Today, the war continues in other parts of the world because we are living in a time and a season now where we are in the last days. There are crises happening all around the nations of the earth. So we thank God for this ministry and for what we have been accomplishing through Isaac 98.1 FM, one of the top radio stations in our nation, and we bless God for what He's doing. So we want to give God praise and thanks, and to use the opportunities that He's given to us, to not to step back, but to go forward in His power and His name, and to God be the glory for great things He has done. We've been to several places in Israel, and we'd like to show you some of the footage as we discuss what has been happening. Shalom.